Wally just published the 7th ULLMANN'S Encyclopedia of Industrial Chemistry. Barbara Elvers is editor-in-chief. Her main subjects of the editorial work were the acquisition of authors and articles in the field of organic chemistry, energy generation and fuels. Barbara Elvers, how did you get involved in working on the ULLMANN'S Encyclopedia?
From 1985 to 1987, I was working as a freelancer for BCH, editing manuscripts, and I became more and more fascinated by imparting chemical knowledge. In 1987, I was offered the position of an editor at ULLMANN'S Encyclopedia.
ULLMANN'S was published in 1914 already. How important is this tradition for you?
This tradition is in fact very important. If you remember that Fritz Ullmann started in 1914 with the first edition together with colleagues, as he called them, and the first edition was merely cookbook for entrepreneurs who wanted to open their own business, and for instance in the field of dyestuffs. From the third edition and onward, polymers and plastics became more and more important, and then of course all biochemical issues. Now topics such as green chemistry or new feedstocks are becoming more and more important, and still see that very many of the old keywords are still in ULLMANN'S, and so I really see the flow from Fritz Ullmann until now.
What are your criteria for selecting new topics?
I attend workshops and conferences, I read journals in the field of chemical engineering, and of course I consult our editorial advisors. And so I get an idea what's cooking at the moment. And then I check whether these new subjects are of industrial relevance already. And for instance, a topic must be at least, or a new process must be at least in the pilot plant stage to be treated in ULLMANN'S.
In your view, what role is innovation playing in the chemical industry today?
Innovation is playing a very, very important role, well, as ever. The chemical companies are facing new challenges, for instance, shortage of feedstocks or elimination of harmful substances, both by avoiding them to be formed in the processes or to use them as feedstocks for new processes, and of course energy issues. And well, to find a solution is very important, but if you listen to the plenary lectures of people from the global chemical players at all conferences, they are full of good examples for that.
What is the most memorable experience as editor-in-chief?
The most memorable experience is a great compliment concerning ULLMANN'S given by an employee of one of the leading chemical engineering companies. He said to me, ULLMANN'S has been and it still is always very special to us. I remember the days in the 1960s and 1970s when we started constructing new coal liquefaction plants, and I had the 30 editions of ULLMANN'S in my hand, and an old technician who knew how to work with these plants, and we constructed together the new plant and it worked. What can you say more about ULLMANN'S? Well,